Hey team, so I was trying to go live in our Facebook group earlier and I kept getting thrown off and I wanted this to be one cohesive video. So I decided to jump on Zoom and do it this way. So I really am super pumped up to talk to you guys about what I've been working on all day long today and really for the past few months. So, excuse me. As you guys know, 2014 and 15 were just amazing years for us in our team. And if you're new and you don't know that, well, now you do. 2014 and 2015 were just incredible for us. We were building so much momentum. We had leaders just firing away with success, personal success and leading their teams to success. And it was just an incredible thing to watch that momentum build. And it culminated at the end of 2015 when our team hit something incredible that very few in this network ever achieve. And that's called being an elite coach. And I want to show you guys this little plaque and medal that our team was awarded for that. You can see this beautiful medal here, Elite Coach for Team Beachbody for 2015. And that means that we finished in the top 0.1% of the entire network of coaches. And behind me, you can also see, let me move my chair, this obnoxiously large portrait of me that is gigantic, and I've yet to hang it in my new place. But it says at the bottom, Team Fresh and Fit. And achieving elite after 2015's year of work and 2014's momentum towards that goal is something we were only able to do because we worked together. Achieving any success within this business involves you as a leader duplicating success in the people around you, in your challenge groups and in your downline. And so it may be my face on that portrait and it may be my name on this plaque, but that really should say team, and it should be a picture of our whole team on there, because nothing that led us up to that point was something that I did on my own. We had to lock arms. We had to achieve that together. And so 2016 then was an extremely rough year for our team. We had so many people going through some really tough life stuff. Things with finances and marriage and kids being diagnosed with weird things, and just, Satan was really attacking us from every angle. And if you are a person of faith, you know that following any kind of, accomplishment in the world, when you are a person of faith, Satan is right there ready to tear you down and nipping at your heels, because he can't have that, right? He doesn't want that. He doesn't want us to succeed and to glorify God by using our talents and gifts and serving others. And so he really got to work on so many people in our team. I felt it personally with anxiety and depression and hormonal imbalance with my health. I felt it in my relationships, in my finances, in my family, with relationships with some coaches on this team. You guys know we had someone leave us at the end of the year right as we were pushing for elite. Her untimely departure and going out with a bang actually cost us elite designation for 2016, which was dagger to the heart, because this person was a dear friend of mine. And honestly, it's taken me the first few months of 2017 to get over 2016. And I have continued to face personal battles this year. And I have just reached a point where I'm feeling better with my health, and I have been doing a ton of personal development, and I am sick and tired of settling. And I have some big goals that I am going to knock down this year. Because of 2016 and losing one of my top leaders, but because she quit our team, and really losing one of my other leaders because she's been through so much in her life. She's still a coach, but she's not working at the level she once was, which was a huge contributor to our team with leadership and volume and recruiting and so many other things that have just gone to the back burner for personal reasons. Another leader on my team that stepped back from working the business like she was. And so my hard, strong, core leaders there are still down in the trenches with me working hard, but we took a hit. And as a result, my income was pretty much cut in half at a time when my family has been juggling, covering rent and mortgage, a massive car payment, all these different kinds of things. So it's very untimely. But I'm sick and tired of it. I'm tired of making excuses. I'm tired of holding back. And I'm tired of Satan winning, honestly. So here are my personal goals for us as a team and myself, okay? My goal for myself is to be hitting Success Club 20 every month. My goal for myself is to get my income back up to $10,000 a month. Last year, there was a couple of months where I hit $10,000 and $12,000 in 1 month. And I've got to get my income back up to that ASAP. And by the end of the year, I want to be making $15,000 to $20,000 a month. And I had bigger goals than that at the beginning of the year. But that's where I'm now. And these are the goals I'm setting. I want us as a team to hit elite this year. I want us to get to 10-star diamond as a team. We deserve that designation. And I need to know that I'm still popping diamonds and helping you guys be successful with your business. I want to cultivate at least 2 new star diamonds this year out of my personally sponsored coaches. I want to have 10 coaches a month hitting Success Club 5 or higher of my personally sponsored coaches. I want to have at least 2 new team leaders on the leadership ladder for this year so that I know that I'm duplicating success and helping you guys reach your goals. I want to be recruiting 8 to 12 coaches a month and bringing on quality coaches who want to build a business with me, who want to do what I do. I'm historically notorious for bringing on discount coaches because that's easier, right? But that's settling and that's mediocrity, and I can't have that be a part of what I'm doing if I'm going to take this thing where I need it to go. I want to hear our team's name and our coaches' names on the national wake-up call. It's amazingly fun to hear our team members mentioned on that call. I've been on there several times. We've had several other coaches be on there, but it's been a while. And I want to hear our names shouted out for recognition on that call, for hitting diamond ranks, star diamond ranks, for being a top recruiter or winning the Beachbody Challenge, different things like that. I want more of our coaches attending events like Summit, like Super Saturday. Renee Smith helped me put together, actually she did most of the work, I just showed up and spoke, for an April 8th Super Saturday this past month. And we really did not have that many of our coaches from our team attend. And it was a little heartbreaking, honestly. When you attend events, you get to experience the culture of this company and of our team in a way that you cannot get online. You just can't feel the heart and the passion for our corporate leaders, for the mission statement of Carl Daikeler and the company he's created, and the heart of our team. We have such incredible people on this team, and to get face-to-face with them is to be touched in a special way, and you walk away with your cup full. And it's only through attending events all year long that I stay pumped up and motivated and educated and empowered and connected to be able to keep striving for my goals. So I want more of our coaches attending events and hosting events, hosting events in your own area. I want coaches from our team hitting Premier and Elite with me. I don't want to be the only one from this team achieving those designations. You are capable. I believe that you guys can totally hit those goals. I know that you can because I've done it. And if I can do it, you can do it. And I want our team to be full of actual business builders. Okay? And I'm going to elaborate on that in just a minute and tell you what we need to stop doing, what bad habits we have that we've got to get rid of, and some new good habits that we need to instill. So why for all of this? Why? Why elite? Guys, when you are an elite team, you get first-hand knowledge of everything that corporate releases or is doing first. You get in on the VIP stuff first. We've got Shift Shop coming out next month, and the elite coaches are getting all kinds of access to information, sneak peek workouts. A lot of them are in the test group and just killing it. And we are in the dark. We are flying blind, just like, everybody else that's not elite, because we're not in on that this year. I don't have an in that way this year to be able to pass along information to you guys. Last year being elite, I got, all of the advance notice of Country Heat. We were able to do some Zooms where you guys got to do Country Heat ahead of time before it was even released. And being able to have VIP access to that information, to announcements, to special trainings and calls and different things like that makes a real difference in our ability to stay on top of our business and to be cutting edge, and to have bragging rights. bragging rights associated with elite status are incredible. It makes us more credible to others when we're recruiting them to our team. Money. With us achieving elite status as a team, it means people are actually making money in our team. And we need to be able to do that. We need to be able to pay for our products, create the income, have people knocking down financial goals left and right. And when we are an elite team, it means that we're doing that. And so kind of the sneaky side of that is that when we're all pushing for the goal of our team hitting elite, that means we're all doing more business building activities, and that means we're all making more money, okay? That also means we're helping more people get started on their goals for building a business or building better health into their lives, and that means we're being held accountable to making that happen. So the trickle-down effect of us pushing for elite together is really immeasurable. It's really quite immeasurable when we do that together. And it also means that we are collecting more stories of lives changed. And that's how we continue to create momentum for our business, for our challenge groups, is by being collectors of stories of success that we have fostered. And pushing for elite means that we're doing that. And that's how we measure success in this business, is lives changed. So how are we going to do this? What are the steps that we're going to take? Okay. First and foremost, we have to have a mindset shift in this team. We are so good at love. And I am proud of us for that. We are good at loving one another, of loving others, of sharing free value out into the world, inspiring other people with our stories, getting vulnerable, being real, empowering women to believe in themselves. We are so good at that. So good at that. But we are not good at closing the sale. And too many of the coaches on our team are looking at closing the sale as something they don't want to do. Hold on, my phone's ringing. They're looking at closing the sale as something they feel like is wrong. They feel like is salesy or pushy or gimmicky or icky. But you can't say you're a coach and a business builder if you're not willing to sign people up for the challenge pack that's going to change their life, if you're not willing to ask them to purchase Shakeology, or if they need the accountability and they need a tribe of girls to be surrounded with, by joining our team. If you're not going to tell them how to do that, you can't change their life by just adding free value to them constantly. They're going to come and go. They're not ever going to see what life is like on the inside of what we do if you don't close the sale. So we've got to have a mindset shift there. I almost said a bad word. Mindset shift. Say that 4 times real fast in a row. We've also got to have a shift in our approach. I don't know how many of you have read the book yet, Get Over Your Damn Self, but it is for network marketers. And in the chapter that I was reviewing this morning, she talks about how you've got to lead with the business opportunity, okay? Lead with that as your solution to pain points in people's lives. And then if they're just absolutely not interested in our business, ask for referrals. Ask them, who do you know that would be a great fit for my team, for my business, for my company, for my products? Who would be a good fit? Who do you know? Get some names for referrals. And then finally say, well, if the business model isn't right for you, you should really take a look at our products because XYZ is a good fit for you, okay? And so we have to shift our approach. When we lead just with our challenge groups and our products, where do we go from there? If people aren't interested or say no, we put them in a free group where we can help them for free for a little while in hopes that they'll fall in love with what we're doing and want to get into that paid group where they can up the accountability and get serious about their goals, but you really don't have anywhere to go after that. So if we start with the business opportunity, then ask for referrals, then go to products, then go to the free group, we have multiple ways to help them and to build our team and to reach our goals. So I'm going to lead from the front. I am going to be doing these things. I'm changing my recruiting approach. I'm setting a new vision for myself and my family and my income and my business. And this train is moving out. And I'm looking for the people here who want to help stoke the fire, that's going to build the steam, that's going to move the engine. And if you want to attach your car to this engine and come along, you're going to have to be a team player. I need to know that you are in it, that you are going to hit Success Club come hell or high water, that you are committed to helping at least 5 people per month get started with something. And I need to know that you believe in this business model enough and that you're passionate enough about it to get over your fear of recruiting and actually invite people to join our team. That this is more than a fit family. This is a business. This is a income producing business that can fuel our financial futures if we will get over ourselves, take the mindset shift, and go for it. And I'm doing it. So you can come with me, or you can stay in your current bad habits, your current ways of doing this, and be comfortable there. I'm not going to tell you that's wrong. You have to do what's right for you. But I'm just letting you know this is where I'm going. This is what I'm doing. And I personally believe that as a team, we are capable of far more than we're giving ourselves credit for. And we are capable of more greatness than we've ever known if we will confront ourselves, get over ourselves, and create some new habits and some new goals for ourselves. So here's what I believe we need to stop doing, okay? We need to take a cold, hard, honest look at ourselves. And if you're new to this team, I encourage you to look at this stuff now before it becomes a bad habit for you. Listen to this and know what not to do as a new coach on this team striving to build a business. Number one, do not settle for just barely getting by. Okay, what does barely getting by look like? Going inactive and struggling to stay active because you can't afford your products, because you haven't yet gotten them paid for. And so you're, excuse me, you're bouncing in and out of active status, which when you're inactive and you haven't paid your business service fees and you're not an active coach, you don't receive any commissions that you're due. You can't receive a team cycle bonus. And you could be preventing your upline coach from holding rank, which is a trickle down effect and a trickle up effect. We're all in this together. We're all connected. So just getting by is bouncing in and out of active status, bouncing in and out of emerald rank, only doing the minimum and or less than. You know, the minimum in this business is Success Club 5 every month and following the business activity tracker. The numbers that are on the business activity tracker are the minimums. And if you are not even doing the minimums, you are never, I repeat, never going to reach your goals. If you're not hitting at least Success Club 5 every single month and following the business activity tracker, you are not going to be successful. And if you're doing that, if you're hitting Success Club 5 and following the BAT and you want to be successful, I encourage you to double your numbers and double your effort. Hit Success Club 10 every month. Take the numbers on the business activity tracker and double them, and then you'll see tremendous success over time and consistency. We have to stop settling for mediocrity, okay? Mediocrity is a trap. It makes you're doing just enough of the business building activities, posting on social media to check off the box of I posted 3 to 5 times a day, I shared my workout, I shared my shake, I did my personal development, I got on the national wake-up call, and I was on the team call, and check, 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 check. I'm done. But if you're not digging in there, private messaging people, connecting with people, inviting them to join your challenge group or your team, then you are guilty of mediocrity and you're not going to build anything. We have to stop being okay with mediocrity, okay? We have to stop settling for less than we're capable of. So many coaches say, I don't have time, I don't have support from my spouse, I have to follow my kid's schedule, I work full time. All of these things are just excuses that you're letting stand in your way, me included, okay? I'm really bad about not working from a schedule and not being consistent with my schedule. And that's my fault. And I'm settling for less than I'm capable of by letting that bad habit remain in my life. And so no more. It's over. It's done. Another thing we need to stop doing is not believing that success is for us. You know, I know so many of you look at me perhaps and think I could never achieve 8-star diamond combined over 2 business centers. I could never even open a second business center. I could never hit Success Club 20 per month. I could never aim to make $10,000 a month. You know, and for me, I look at coaches that are way ahead of me, you know, people that have hit Superstar Diamond or Superstar Diamond 2, 3, and 4. And I think, oh my gosh, could I ever do that? We have to start believing that we can. And looking at people who are ahead of us and saying, you know what, if she can do it, if he can do it, That's proof that I can too. That's proof that it can be done. And I can figure this out. It's just a matter of time before I can do that as well. We have to stop jumping on every call, every Facebook Live, every training for a little hit of motivation, a little IV push of some inspiration, and then expecting that to build our business for us. Ouch. Stepping on some toes here. So many of you are liking and commenting on every post that your fellow coaches make, cheering them on, jumping on every Facebook Live that your fellow coaches do, or jumping on everything that anyone in Beachbody is doing, getting on Facebook Lives, jumping in on trainings, getting on calls, and you're getting that little hit of inspiration. You're getting a little hit of feeling like you're a part of something. And you're checking that off your list as though you did your personal development for the day, and you're staying connected and you're working the business, when in reality, you are not acting on what you learned. And I will just throw down the gauntlet right now that you should not do any more personal development or trainings or calls until you have applied what you learned from the last one. How many times do you take notes on a call and never go back and implement them? You have to get past that habit. Too many of us are stuck on the personal development and training hamster wheel, and we're running and running and running and running and not going anywhere because we're never stopping to apply it. You can do personal development all day long and never get anywhere in your business because you're not applying it. And that's a bad, bad habit. So confront that in yourself and figure out if that's you. We have to stop not being coachable or confronting limiting beliefs in ourselves. There is so much to learn in this business, and that's why I love it. I still don't know it all. I probably won't ever, but I love trying. It's super fun to figure things out, conquer things, and move to the next level. And I have proof that I'm doing that in my rank, in achieving elite. And yes, success looks like a bowl full of spaghetti noodles. Sometimes you're up and down like this, but as long as your upward trend is that, you may be going up and down, but you're still moving up along the way. And I have proof of that in my business. I'm doing that. And so if you guys will follow the systems and the steps that are handed to you, often from above me, from Melissa McAllister, that I hand down to you, follow the things that I'm sharing that are working for me. Listen to Katie McGilvray and what she's sharing when she talks to you guys about what's working for her. Follow the different leaders on this team. Listen to Jessica, to Kelly, to Tiffany, to Tracy when they tell you, hey, this is working for me. Do it, and you'll find success too. You got to be coachable, and you have to confront where you're having a limiting belief there, and you have to knock it down. Nobody can do that for you. Nobody can do that for me. I have to do it for myself. I'm working with a therapist. I read book after book after book, and I apply it to see change happen in my life. And it's working. It's totally working. We have to stop bringing on only discount coaches. We have to stop apologizing that this is a business, and we have to embrace that, and we have to get passionate about it, and we have to stop only bringing on discount coaches. Some of you aren't bringing on coaches at all. Not at all. And so if a discount coach is all you can do right now, and you need to work your way up to bringing on business builders, then start there. But know where you're headed. Use it as a stepping stone, and then get to the point where you're recruiting business builders. Okay, some of you need to stop failing to run challenge groups. A lot of you wonder why you're not successful in this business, but you're not even running challenge groups. You have to run challenge groups that have a start date and an end date and a sign-up deadline in order to hold people's feet to the fire, to help them step into a commitment and hold them accountable to that goal. That's not being salesy. That's being a freaking coach. That's what we do. We hold people accountable. And if you don't set a deadline and you don't run a challenge group that has a start date and an end date, you are not being a coach. You are not holding someone accountable. Think about a football coach. He tells them what time to come to practice. He tells them what uniform to wear. He tells them what plays to run. Is he being an asshole? No, he's being a coach. He tells them what time to show up before the game for the pregame warm-up, for the pep talk. He tells them when things go wrong during the game, where to change the approach. He calls a new play. Okay, you have to do that as a leader for your people. Set a deadline for your challenge group, get people signed up, start the challenge group, end the challenge group, ask them for the results, tweak the approach, and then call a new play for the next month. Tell them what their next step is. That's what being a coach is. Okay. And also, one last thing we need to stop doing is failing to give a call to action in our posts on social media. A lot of you are sharing your journey. You're talking about your workouts, your shake, what you're learning as a coach, what you're learning on this team, but you're not giving a call to action for people to join you, or for people to comment below and share their goals with you, or for people to comment below and share their number one struggle with nutrition or fitness. Okay, this is how you get insight into where people are and how you can meet their needs. You've got to have a call to action that requires them to engage with you, to respond with you, to give you information, to connect with you so that you can have insight into how to solve their problem. Okay? So here are the steps. I hope you guys are taking notes. Smart people take notes. Coaches who are serious about building a business take notes and apply what they learn. Here are the steps. Number one, you need to set goals for yourself. How much money do you need to be making per month to provide for your family, to pay down your debt, to take the family vacation that you've always said you were going to do and you haven't done it yet, to buy the puppy like Kelly Williams just did? She just bought a puppy for her kiddos with her Beachbody income. Amy Hoffman a couple years ago set a goal to take her family to Disney World and to do it debt-free, and she did it. What's your goal? Get specific about it. Put a number on it. Put a date on it. Put a detail around it. Describe it. What's your goal? What's your vision for your life and for your team, for your business? Write this stuff down. This is number one. Set your goal and set your vision and be clear about it. Be unapologetic about it. And it can't really have anything to do with anybody but you and what you're going to show up and do and execute on every single day. You guys, we know with our workouts that if we're serious about getting results, we have to take that 21-day fix workout calendar, stick it on the wall, download the app, get the containers out, do the workout every single day, follow the meal plan, and that's the way to get results, right? It is the same thing in your business. You have to show up every day for your business workout, for your business meal plan, okay? Think of it that way. You got to show up. Step two, you need to identify where the holes are for you. Where are the gaps, the holes for you personally? It's different for everyone. Take an honest look at yourself and your current business and figure out, are there skills that you lack? Is it a belief system that you're weak in? Are you not believing that this is possible for you? Do you just need more practice? Do you need to get your daily power hour in every day so that you can practice talking to people, practice the call to action, practice getting someone started with a challenge pack, practice recruiting someone to your team, practice moving through those conversations with people and getting them into your challenge group? You just need to practice. Do you need a system to follow? Are you missing like a step-by-step system or script or conversational, step-by-step that you need in order to do this? We have those things around. So you just need to find out where the holes are, where the gaps are for you, and then start filling them. That might mean you need to set up a call with your sponsor coach. It may mean that you need to message your sponsor and say, I'm sorry if you've already told me this before, but I wasn't listening and I didn't take this seriously and now I'm ready. So can you please direct me towards a resource that will help me with fill in the blank? Do you just need to take action and be consistent? That may be the hole for you. Do you just need to take action? You know what to do and you've done it before and you just need to do it again and be consistent with it this time. Number three, learn and grow. So now that you've set the goals and created the vision and you've identified the holes and gaps in your business, you need to go learn and grow in those areas and gather what you need. You don't need everything. It's easy to get overwhelmed in this business and it's easy to stay in training and learning mode, but you've got to just figure out what the pieces are that you need right now. Don't worry about all the other things you might need in the future. What do you need right now? Go ask your sponsor coach for those. Go ask your upline Star Diamond for those. Go to YouTube and see if you can look up a video that you can watch to learn that thing that you feel like you're lacking. That's, honest to God, that's the way I've gotten where I am so far in this business, is freaking YouTube, watching other coaches' videos and filling in the gaps one by one over time. If you don't understand Team Cycle Bonus yet, you need to go get yourself educated. If you don't understand the process of inviting to a challenge group, you need to go get yourself educated. There's only so much I can do to educate all 900 and something of you. At some point, you have to listen to what I'm saying, that I go to YouTube to learn anything. And that's my tip for you, is to go to YouTube and find a video, okay? If you can't find it in our team page, I have YouTube playlists with all kinds of training for new coaches, for people pushing for diamond, and for people pushing for star diamond. If you go to my YouTube channel, you can see all those playlists. They're public. You have open access to those. There's also links to those in the pinned post of both of my team pages. So it's all right there. Number 4, create your action plan. Nail it down. What actions are you going to take step by step to get from where you are to that goal that you said you wanted to reach back in step 1? What are the steps? If you need help deciding what those steps are, come into the team page and do a post and ask, okay? Or respectfully set up an appointment with your sponsor coach, okay? Give your sponsor coach a chance to help you. Don't just skip over 2 or 3 levels of sponsors and come all the way up to me, or skip over me and go all the way up to Melissa McAllister. Give your sponsor coach a chance to set up a call with you and help you. But you've got to ask for it. You have to advocate for yourself and ask for it. Number 5, this one's the best one. This is where you get the most bang for your buck, and it's super simple. Get to work. Get to work. So many times in this business, I see coaches get stuck between steps 1 and 4 that I just gave you. They have the goals, they have the vision, they know what they lack, they go watch a bunch of videos to try to learn how to fill those holes and gaps, and then create the action plan, and then they don't work. They just don't work. And that's where you just have to step up. You have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps. You have to keep yourself motivated by digging in every single day, looking at those goals, create a vision board if you have to, list out some affirmations every day, read through your goal list every day, whatever you have to do to stay focused and intentional and get to work. This business is not hard. It is so simple, so simple, but you have to follow the steps, and you have to be consistent, and you have to put in the grind and the hustle and the grunt and the blood, sweat, and tears in order to earn the right to be successful. This is a beautiful thing that you get the chance to build, and you can stand back eventually and look at it and say, I put in the work to make that happen. My team and I locked arms together, arm in arm, heart to heart, mind to mind. We pulled up our sleeves and got to work, and we did this together. And you can be as proud looking out into your downline as I am right now of you guys. I feel incredibly blessed to get to do life and do this with you. But I can no longer stand here as your leader and allow you to settle for less than you were made for. You were made for more. I believe in you. You have all the potential in the world. You are capable. You have everything you need at your fingertips. You are on an amazing team. There is no greater moment in Team Beachbody history than right now to build something incredible. With Beachbody On Demand, with all the new Shakeology flavors, with the constant improvements to Shakeology, how they're always on top of their game with ingredients and making sure it's the best possible shake out there, with the incredible value of the All Access Challenge Pack and the All Access Challenge Pack Kickstart. Guys, we have no reason under the sun to not be successful right now. It's incredible. It's absolutely incredible. So this train is moving out. Are you guys going to be with me? Are you going to stand in January of 2018 and say, I was a part of making Team Fresh and Fit an elite team for the second time in a row? Not in a row, but for the second time. I was a part of that. I helped further that cause for our team. I achieved my goals to help people. I achieved my goals to make money, to change my family's financial future, and I'm proud of myself for the work that I put in 2017. Or are you going to keep missing out? And I say this not because I'm disappointed in you or mad at you. I say this because I love you, and I want you to want more for yourself than you're currently allowing yourself to have. And I'm right there with you. I took a major punch to the gut over and over and over in 2016 and the first part of this year, and it knocked the wind out of me. It took my breath away. It took my fire away. I've struggled with depression and anxiety and feeling like I couldn't do this anymore. I questioned myself as a leader. Am I good enough? My team deserves better. I should be better for them. Our failure is my fault. And God got a hold of me and shook me up and said, no, this happened so that you could learn something, so that you could have roots that went way deeper, and you could build strength, and you could build character and integrity. The setback doesn't mean that I'm not meant to do what I'm called to do, and it doesn't mean I'm not meant for the abundant promises that God has given me about what this thing is supposed to be. And so I claim it. I do not claim what Satan has tried to destroy in my team and in my family and in my own heart and mind, and I don't want you to claim it either. I don't want you to claim the crap that's happened and the setbacks and failures you've experienced. I want you to claim the concept of failing forward. I don't even believe we can ever have success without failure. I don't think we can ever have abundance without lack. I don't believe that we can ever achieve anything if we don't know what it's like to have nothing. So shake it off with me. Jump on the train. Let's move this thing out together, and let's finish out this year, this second half of the year, with knock them out goals and audacious amounts of hard work and life change that happens in our challenge groups and in our teams. So I need to know who's with me. I need to know who my players are, because I need to know who to spend my time on and with. So I need you guys to reply to this video. I don't want you to private message me. I want every reply to this to be public. Well, as public as our team page can be. I want you to comment below and tell me what your freaking goals are, what you're pushing for, what contributions you're going to make to propel our team, your team, forward this year. I'm not going to apologize for my goals, and they're not just about me. I cannot be successful if I'm not helping you be successful, okay? So some of the things that I want to do is get back to team calls. I got so discouraged with that for a while because no one was jumping on and no one was applying what we were learning. But forget it. I'm going to do them anyway. Whoever shows up can show up. I want to do team calls. Where's my list? I have a list. Now I can't find it. Oh, wait. It fell on the floor. Okay, found it. I'm recruiting differently. I'm looking for business builders. I have been working on mastering my like page and talking to people in my cold market and trying to build warmth with them. I've got this new vision and these new goals, and I'm telling you guys and communicating this right up front. And so I am leading from the front, and I'm going to be someone that if you follow me, you will find success as well. So are you in? Are you ready for success? Are you ready to earn income? Are you ready to change other people's lives? Are you ready to own your own issues and what you've been doing that you need to stop doing? Are you ready for that? Are you newer people that are just coming on excited because you are in the perfect position to learn from my mistakes, to learn from other mistakes of other coaches on this team that have been around for a while, and to know that we do have proven success and that you are right here in the middle of our rebuilding, and you get fresh approach, new passion, new perspective, new systems, new ways to be successful, and you have a leader who is going to die trying to fulfill these goals and to fulfill the vision that I have for our team and for my family and for myself. So, are you in? I just need to know. Love you guys. Cannot wait to do the rest of this year with you. Bye.